Okay. So today, today is the last, probably last session for SQL. So tomorrow onwards, now some new things should be there, maybe Python or data engineering. Business intelligence concepts or something else. Let's see that one. For SQL stuffs, just few things I want to cover it quickly, and the hands-on exercise we can cover up in today's session. So in SQL, especially what we have learned, it's the basic unit of database that is called table. Okay, so expect the table. Um, we have some other things as well, which are been useful in our daily basis, the data program, or as well as some business views, or just like this. So the thing is called view. The first point. Let me open the database as well, so you can see. So beside tables, this is the schema that we are working on, data training purpose. So beside tables, there are views, store procedures, functions. So those are different kind of database objects as well. So we just concentrate on the tables till now. So how to create view and what are the purpose of creating view? Now, what are the purpose of creating store procedures? That I'll be quickly covering up in today's session. And so first of all, let me come with, okay, let me check what are the other things. Indexing is also there. What is the index? Okay, those three stuffs I'll be quickly covering. Then I'll be going to the hands-on exercise for today. So what is called view? View means view can store the data. It doesn't have the physical memory to store the data. So view we can use one or more tables. Okay, we can join between them. We can put any aggregation function, but everything should be in DQL, data query language. Only the select statement should be there. So whatever things we can do, we can do on top of any kind of tables by select statement, and the same thing can be put in a view. Okay, so view doesn't store any data from itself. Rather, when I'll be calling a particular table, it should call the table, and all the tables data should be coming over here. So view only contains the logic. Okay, so whatever platform, whatever things we are doing, maybe some joining operation, maybe some group by aggregation, anything, the logic is being stored in view, but no data is being stored. If I just select star from view on top of that view, then we can see only the data over there. Okay, it should be fetching the data from the logic, and it should be, we can visualize those data in front of our screen. So this is very important concept. So views doesn't contain any data. Views contains only logic. Whatever logic we are putting inside the view, or whatever things we are writing down while creating the DDL of the view. Okay, that logic just contains by the view. But in the logic, if we check, that should be coming from some table or multiple tables. So in the when I'll be firing that particular views DQL or just like this, it will be showing us, it will be back in the backend, it should be calling those tables, and we can see the data. Okay, so how to create a view? Oh, okay, that particular table I have created quickly before the session was being started. So this is for our exercise purpose. Okay, so let me create a view. What is the syntax for creating the view? Create view, then view name. Okay, so let me create a view name just like what we have there. Just like student back. Okay, we will be having this kind of stuff. Student backup, student results. Okay, let me take student as student backup. Okay, create view, view name. View name should be just like view underscore student. Okay, the same kind of DDL. We need to have some braces. Inside the braces, we can put the select statement. I can call any table just like select star from student. Okay. So that, multiple things should be also there. Just like I'm doing an union operation. union select star from student backup. Okay. So I'm doing a union over here, but I'm not writing, I'm just creating that view. Inside the view, this logic should be incorporated. Okay, let me fire this. It's not able to complete. What is the issue? Okay, let me create from here. Some issue was there. Ah, I forgot as statement. Let me comment this stuff. What is happening? No. Okay. So I'll be checking. So just what I have done, I just put a simple select star from student, and this create view will be containing that data only. Okay. So now if I just select on top of this, select, okay, the view has been created successfully. Let me show you quickly. Okay, we can see view student. So inside that, what I have put, I can, how to check it, select rows is there, copy to clipboard, send to SQL editor. Yeah, create statement is there. So in create statement, we can see it should be just like this way. Yeah. So it's passing only the select statement, this one. Okay. Okay. So just passing the select time, I just pull that particular select query and I'm passing the same thing inside a view definition. So the view is now created. Now we can just call the view and I can do anything. What kind of operation we can perform on top of table? The same kind of operation, the same kind of syntax should be there for for DQL, any kind of DQL, especially. Okay. So this kind of stuff. I just selected on top of view. I can see the view data. So similarly, what are the purpose of using view? Maybe we are using the same logic. Maybe I'm doing two, three joins between tables and all. Okay. So daily basis, we should not be having to do, or maybe that particular query is very much helpful or handful. We need to fire it multiple time. Okay. So we do not have to do this thing every time. Rather, we can put this logic inside a view and we can call the view at any time. So this is the purpose of creating the view. For doing the recurring task in a single go, we can use that kind of stuff. Okay. So is that understandable for everyone? Then I'll be going to store procedure. Okay. Hopefully, yes. So now moving to store procedures. What is store procedures? So view is just like, putting a select statement, or select statement can operate multiple things, any order by clause, any group by clause, any join conditions and all. So store procedures is, it is having some extra features. So in store procedure, we can put multiple select statement. Maybe it should be a create statement as well. So DDL, DQL, DML, everything we can put inside a store procedure. Okay. So uh, we can create a table, we can insert data over there, we can do a select operation, we can commit the thing. So everything we can do by store procedure in sequential manner as well. So how we are inserting the script in sequential manner, by the same sequential way, the things will be executed. So maybe we need to fire the query one by one. This one first, then insert, then some select. I can put entire stuffs splitted by semicolon. When one script is finished or completed, then we just need to put the semicolon. Otherwise, script ending will not be understood by the store procedure. Okay. So let me create a store procedure. Okay. So how to create a store procedure? This is the syntax. Create procedure. The procedure name should be here. I can put any name, just like let me put student procedure. As we are doing everything related to student, so let me put student procedure. Okay. Open brace and close brace should be there. Then there should be begin keyword and end keyword. In between that, we need to put the sequential statement. Okay, let me create another table. Actually, in our hands-on exercise, you if you just have have a chance to go through that one, you can see the first problem is having we need to create three tables over there. I already created these tables, maths, and the three tables should be having the same DDL structure. I'll be coming to this topic. Let me quickly create two tables by the store procedure. Okay, let me do that stuff over here. The first table, it should not be maths actually. It should be history. Let me put a semicolon over here as I'm ending the create statement. I'm creating another create statement that should be containing science value. Okay, so I'm creating create statement or two DDL should be executed by the store procedure if I fire the store procedure. So I just included these two create statement. There may be multiple insert. I mean, any kind of DDL, DML, DQL, as well as that DCL, what we have learned yesterday. Okay, data control language. We can commit the part over here as well. So I'm applying the changes for the new procedure. The same thing we can do over there, drill in command prompt window. The user interface for using this kind of stuff will also help us. So the particular SQL execute. Okay. So you can see our new store procedure has been created over here. Okay. Student procedure. So how to call this procedure? Let me discard the screen. But our new table has not been created yet. It was for science and history. Student results, science and history. Let me check whether it's created. It's not created because we did not fire the store procedure yet. We just create the DDL of the store procedure. Okay. So this is the store procedure that has been created. So how to call the store procedure? We can fire it from here as well. Right click, uh, store procedure call. Okay. Or we can also put in this way, call store procedure name. Okay. Open brace, close brace. It's been executed, I'm assuming. Yes, it's been executed and I can see our maths and science table has been created. And those can be created in sequentially. Whatever statement we are mentioning there in the sequential manner, first creating the table, then inserting the data and all. We cannot insert the data before creating a table. So the sequential way, whatever we are putting the thing over there, it should be creating the thing or it should be executing the thing in the same manner. Okay. Any question from anyone? Okay. Divya, can you put yourself in mute? I think some noise is coming over there from your mic. Yeah, thanks, Divya. Any doubt? If there is any doubt, please do ask. Okay. No doubt till now. We are fine with the stored procedure creation. Okay, fine. So two things we just learned. One is creating view. One is creation of stored procedure, and the functionality and the feature between them. What in what scenario, what to use. I think we have better idea over here now. We have another part that is called indexing in our menu. So indexing, this is the last part of the SQL topic, I'm assuming. So indexing means, okay, this is a process improvement kind of stuff. So you can get this kind of questions or why, I mean, particular indexing is required. First of all, mm, suppose we are containing our table is containing, we have a particular table, it's containing millions of records. Okay. So if we have this scenario, if we just put a simple select star from that table, it should take large time, maybe 15 minutes, maybe 20 minutes, maybe more than 30 minutes time to fetch the records from the table. So this is called, I mean, the performance is very bad at that time. Then we might have, I mean, someone may ask us why this kind of issue is there. Why this many times is required just for a select statement. We are not doing any joins. We are doing the select statement. If we are doing joins on top of that, that should be taking much more time again than the select statement. Okay. Sometimes it can be timeout. In each of the database, there is some timeout operation. If while doing the select, while fetching the data, if it pass some particular time limit, it the query, I mean that particular screen will be throwing error or timeout. Okay. So that time we need to tune something at our table. We can make it in a cluster. So while fetching the data, all the clusters should be working. Cluster means, I mean, if you have the concept of big data and Hadoop, so we can split the thing between several cluster. While we are fetching the data, it should be calculating or anything by several clusters and give us the result. So this kind of stuff will obviously help us. I mean, I'm not going to clusters as of now. I just am going to indexing part. Indexing means just like in front of a book. Okay. As indexing will help us to find a particular topic quickly. So the same thing is there on top of columns, table columns, we can put indexing. So after putting those indexing, the performance can be very much faster. It's not can be, actually, it should be faster. So actually, we are using large tables, having large data values. We are doing, we are used to do the indexing part for all the tables actually. Okay. So how to do that indexing? Let me show you. Suppose we have a primary key in a particular table. Then we can definitely use an index on top of that column. Just we need to use index. Create index, index name on top of that column. Can also do these things from our user interface as well. So I'm going to student, table inspector is there. Okay. No, not this one. Yeah, this has been shown by the DBA actually how much file or what is the thing that been stored in the database itself. Not this thing. Yeah, index is there. Columns, all the columns is present. Those are called metadata information of the table. Metadata means the data on top of table. I mean, uh, the data to signifies where the table file has been stored. Actually, the table is been stored in a file format in my system as I'm hosting that particular server in my local. It's been loaded in this format, student.ibd, and the all the metadata information should be presenting over here. Over there, we can see column names. Okay, what are the privileges? I told what are the privileges and all. I am having on top of that one. I can do select, insert, update, reference because I am the DBA itself. I have the admin role for this database, so I can do anything for this database. But in a business purpose, you can see whatever is required at your I mean particular role, what you are doing for your role, that particular thing you can able to see that for the same purpose you need to raise the request to DBA. If you are working in a big company there, you should not having all the privilege there. Just maybe the read only. You have the read only privilege. Then you can do only the select statement. That's all. So based on which kind of roles you are doing or you are performing the thing, you will be having those kind of privileges granted to you. Okay. So coming to the index part now. So index is there. If we have index, if we create any index, then index should be presented over here. On top of any columns or multiple columns, we can create index. Okay. Just like we can do the thing over here as well. You can do standard and roll number. I'm choosing over here. Okay. So create index for selected columns. Okay. I just created the index. It should be presented over here. Maybe it's refreshing now. It will take some time. Yeah, it will take some time. Mm, my system got hanged. Let's wait a few minutes. Otherwise, I can close the screen and start with the new one. Okay. It's asking for my password. Maybe somehow the database was logged off. Yeah, it's not created from here actually. Till now, any doubt from your side? Just to take time. I mean, what while I'm doing creation of this index. Yeah, the index is not properly created from here. We can do these things from the command prompt window. I mean, not command prompt. Actually, that over here I can also do the indexing stuff. Just like create index, index name, and on top of which columns we can go to the indexing part. Okay, but it should be created from here as well. Not sure why it's not been created. You have to select at least one column. Yeah, let me standard. Yeah, default is fine, fine. Yeah, the index name is this. Creating one. Let me try once more time. If not, then we can show you tomorrow. You can. I'll be checking what is the issue. We have another option called partition. We can partition the table just like the window function that I showed to you yesterday while doing the rank function and all. So based on the same thing, we can store the data value in partitions. Okay. So maybe we are partitioning the entire stuff. No, it's something is occurring over here. I'll be checking and let you know what is the issue while creation of the index and all. Okay. And I'll be connecting with this topic again for tomorrow. How to create an index and why it's not occurring over here. While I'm doing the thing, it's not taking the index value. Okay. So indexing partitions, those are also the same part. I mean, partitioning the database means we can split it the data in based on particular columns, maybe student standard. For class 5, I'm doing a partition. Inside the same table, we have the same table, storing all the classes. But while storing the data, I'm partitioning the thing. Class 5, I'm doing a partition. Class 6, I'm doing another partition. Class 7, I'm doing another partition. So while doing this kind of partitioning operation, the table performance is always first as well. So the indexing is not exactly similar as partition. Indexing means if we put on top of any column the indexing part, if we do the select statement, then that particular column should be working as an index. Okay. So, I mean, the select query should be much more faster if the index should be there. This is the concern. I'll be coming to this point again. Tomorrow, I'll be checking internally what is the issue over here. Uh, then I'll be taking this point again in tomorrow's session for indexing. Okay. So now I'm moving ahead with the hands-on exercise. I just provided you two exercises over there in a Word doc. So this is the particular document. So if you did not go through that one, do you want some time to cover up or can I cover it up today only? Anyone? If you need some time, I'll give some more time till tomorrow. If not, then I can complete the stuffs in front of you. Okay. Let me take this. I mean, we have some time as well. Let me take this time. I'm just covering this thing from my side as of now. If you have some more time, I'll be covering this thing as well. But I'll be requesting you can try this thing from your side. Okay. So this one, what it's telling. So yeah, there is an Excel presented over here. Yeah, this is the Excel I have opened. In the Excel, you can see there are three tabs. First tab is, I mean, the tabs are been segregated on top of subject, mathematics, history, science. So the thing is just like this. We receive the data from different classes. I mean, maybe class 9. Actually, we can see the data set is same. The data is been stored for class 9. Here is also class 9, but the subject, I mean, you can see the student name is also same. Okay. So it's just collected the statistics for class 9 mathematics result for this many students. And the same students, we have also collected the history information. And the same student, we have also collected the science information. So in these three tabs, we can see only subject and marks are different. Otherwise, everything is same. Roll number, class, and name is same. Those are same. And subject and marks are different. So what are the problem statement? We need to create, okay, first of all, we need to push those data, those records inside a table. We need to create three tables. One is for mathematics subject, one is for history subject, one is for science subject. Then we can insert those records at our own by insert statement. But we cannot put a single insert statement and do these things. We can apply some knowledge. We can use some Excel function. I mean, Excel useful function over there by concatenating these things to create a value statement. I'll be just showing you quickly. Then we can create the insert statement quickly from the Excel itself, and we'll try to push the records over there inside the table. Okay, let me do that stuff first. This should be the first step. Then I'll be coming of what is for one, two, three, four, and all. Okay. So first one I'm doing create tables based on each subject area. I'll be creating tables for maths, history, and science over there. Just deleting these things. Okay. I think I have already created maths, history, science in front of you. While running the store procedures, I think you already seen this. I created this thing. There should be class, roll number, name, subject, marks. Okay. So everything is fine. I'm not creating the table anymore because the tables are in place. Inside the class, I have already created the table. I'll be just inserting the record. Okay. So how to insert the record? If I just go ahead with individual record with insert into statement, then it should be taking long time to be completed. Let me just put insert command, insert into, first of all, the maths table. Okay. Value should be there. Okay. Let me put till values. Now let me take this thing one by one. We can use some concatenation operator in the Excel to create the comma separated field over here. Rather not cell separated in the Excel because that same thing I can use in our insert statement. Okay, that thing is understandable. Let me put a opening brace over here. Why I'll be telling you. In the second cell, let me put the class. Okay, after class, we should be having a comma. Then the second field, again comma. Then this field. Okay, by using this field, this is a string field. We need to have a single semicolon. Quote, single quote over there. Then this name. Then closing sem quote. Then comma. Open single quote again. Pass the subject. Close single quote. Comma. Comma is there. Then I just need to pass the marks. E2. Okay, everything is fine as of now. I'll be checking it again. I'm closing with a bracket. I need to put. Okay, I think it's fine. This thing it's fine. Okay. Yeah. Let me quickly check. It's comma separated 9 to the string should be having single quote at the early and end. Okay, fine. Let me just drag this thing. So we have everything over here. Okay. So I can pass this thing as an insert. Okay, I need to put comma again over there. Let me, comma should be there at the end for each of the statement. Need to put on the comma here. Okay. Now taking this value from here, pushing this thing. The last comma should not be there. That we can do multiple insert statement at a single go. If I run this, enter stops. Let me run. Yeah, that has been executed. Let me quickly check. Okay. So all the records has been inserted successfully in this way. The same way we will be doing for the other stuffs as well. History. Uh, okay, I need to split this thing. Okay. Did you able to understand what I'm trying to do over here? I'm not getting any response today from your side. If there is any issue, please tell me. Then this one. Ending best. Oh, the same kind of stuff is here as well. Okay, that should be under history table. Okay, so insert into history values, all the values I'm inserting there. Okay, history value has been inserted. Let me do one thing. I'm not doing these things because this is taking some time. Let me just merge this thing quickly. I'll be copying entire stuffs there for science as well. Let me push these things below history because I've already created the formula here. Okay, so I'm taking this science one from here to, sorry, the last comma should not be there because no other record I'm going to insert there. Okay, so as of now, all the record has been inserted. Till now, any issue from your side? Anything? Nothing? Okay.
No, so this is fine.
Okay, fine, fine. So, going ahead with the second statement. So, what we have to do now? We collected all the statistics from everyone. Now we need to merge the data set. We need to work on top of everything. So, how to merge the data set? The second topic, merge all the tables and keep it in a separate table. How to do that thing? Anyone is having any idea? We are having different subject, information on different subject area. Now we need to merge the data. How to do that thing? What SQL operation should be useful over here? Any idea, any guess from your side? Anyone,
Join
please? No, join should not be the idea
Union,
scenario. Yeah, sorry, Niharika, tell me.
union,
union.
Correct. Union should be there. We are merging because there are all the column set is same. We are just merging those stuffs in a single data set for all the subject area. And here is a concept, we need to push all those records in a separate table. So I need to create another table. Okay. I'm just creating another table with the same. Okay. Let me put in a shortcut way. Let me create the table. Create table. Table name should be student result. I'm just putting student result. It should not be subject, depend on the subject area. Okay. As select start from. Okay, let me put it. I'm just doing where 1 equal to 0 because I'm just trying to take only structure from this. Okay, I hope this has been created there. Yes, student result has been created. So in the student result, we'll be merging everything. Okay, insert into student. Let me pass the select. If I am syntactically wrong, I need to check once. Rather, what I can suggest, I can directly create. I have done just extra step. I can directly union on top of that and select this thing. Let me do this. Okay. Mm, let me put a place. Yeah, if the syntax is wrong, I need to check. Okay, let me execute this thing. Yeah, this has been successfully executed. Let me check the data is fine or not. Yes, so history is there, maths is there, science is there for all set of student, 9 student. Okay, so we are fine with the second item. Merge all the tables and keep it in a separate table. Now the third option, find out the total number of each candidates. Total number of, okay, the thing is not total marks. Okay, it should be in this way. Sorry for my bad. Total marks received by each candidate. Okay, each of the candidate with the aggregation function. So I'll be checking total marks. Just like Bitan Singh is present 3 times over here in this data set. So I need to check what is the total marks Bitan is receiving over here. So how to do that thing? Any idea from your side? What should be the aggregation function? Please tell me.
Some,
Eh, Yeah, anyone? Tell me. Niharika.
some,
Summation. What should be the query?
uh, select,
Select
uh,
sum.
some,
Okay, you told sum of
some
on top
of,
of
on top of name,
no sum of which thing? What summation I'll be doing?
marks,
Correct.
right?
Correct.
Yeah, marks,
And
where,
and grouping by I'll be grouping by entire stuffs on top of name. Okay.
name, yeah, name is equal to,
No, I need to take the form.
name from table,
Correct.
where,
There'll be nowhere. We just have to group by. Group by on top of marks. Top of name.
yeah.
Okay. We are not doing any where statement because there is no filtering criteria. Okay.
Oh,
Where
okay,
is for
okay,
just
okay.
filter out the thing. So I'm just grouping the thing on top of name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll be getting Bitan is available 3 times. Tanmoy
Yep.
is available 3 times. Sunny is available 3 times over here. Just I'm doing a summation.
Oh, okay. So,
Summation on top of name. What should be the output? Let me show you. Let me show everyone over here. Okay, so Bitan received a total of 233. Tanmoy received a total of 271. So that was the output I was asking for at the first question. Okay, yeah, actually you are correct. Niharika, thanks for your response. And the second one, any other people who will be telling that one? It's similar kind of stuffs, but it's a bit different. It's also aggregation function. Average marks, average marks on each subject.
same like
Okay,
instead of sum, we have to put average, right? AV.
correct. Yeah, average and on top of it's not name,
Subject. Yeah,
subject should be
yeah.
there.
Mhm.
Subject. I need to put the subject over here as well. Okay, so history is having average subject of this 80.778. As we know, history is having obviously less marks than that of other. Maths is comparatively low. It should not be. Actually, even I have created the data set. That's why. So it should be having higher average marks. Science is fine as of now. 89%. It's fine. So that is why we can get average of the entire student for each of the subject. Okay. Any question? Any doubt from anyone? Okay. I hope no. So I'll be requesting you once to solve this thing at your own. I mean, you can open this thing, that Excel, what is there. It is very funny actually. You can also try at your side. It's a good exercise. I mean, there are three different sheets over here. One is customer, one is outlet. It's shop outlet, of course. And the third sheet is product. So the same thing, it should be there. Create table for each of the three subject areas. Okay. Create table for customer, shop outlet, and product. Naming convention should be as your own. Put any column name convention, but maintain in this way. Okay. Now, what is the second statement? What we have to do? Create a data set having the fields. I mean, we need to create the another data set or another table, rather another table. Create a table having the fields customer name, purchase date. Customer name should be from the where customer name is there. Yes, it should be there. Then purchase date should be there. Purchase date is in the same sheet. Okay. Then outlet branch name is there. So in the third table, we are collecting the information in another table. Outlet branch name, this one, and product name. Product name should be coming from here. So you need to find the common columns between those tables and you need to make joins. Okay. And in the resultant table, you need to pull all those columns that are required. Okay. So I'll be requesting you to do this thing from your side. If you already do not have this one, please go ahead. It's a fun actually. It's not a, don't take it as a pressurized thing. It's, I mean, just for your practicing purpose. Okay, that's it. If you do, then I think you can really get fun on top of that. Hardly it will take 5 to 10 minutes. If you are quite new, then it should be take 10 minutes over there. But if you just have some experience on joints and all, it should be taking 5 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes, or maximum 5 minutes. Okay, but take your time. Just go ahead, whatever you can do, whatever you can't, we can quickly cover maybe in tomorrow's session. Okay, please try. We can quickly connect on this topic. And tomorrow, whatever we'll be learning, just I'll be keeping some time to solve this exercise and can go ahead and that stuff. Any issue till now? No issue while learning the part, because SQL is almost end. We'll not be learning SQL anymore. Maybe Python should be started from tomorrow onwards, or maybe data intelligence, business intelligence. Actually, I'm trying to cover business intelligence first because you have the idea on SQL. So how SQL is been accustomed or is been useful for data engineering. I mean, business intelligence purpose mainly. Business intelligence, actually, the topic should be there from tomorrow. It is very less topics. I mean, 2 or 3 days is sufficient for that one. And I'll be trying to cover that stuff. Actually, business intelligence is the main fundamental things. Why we need to learn SQL, Python, and those stuffs. Okay. So let's connect tomorrow with this exercise and the new courses as well. I mean, new topic on this same course. Okay. Okay, then. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for today's session. Bye bye. Let's connect tomorrow.